So I just passed by a place called Lewin, Lewin Kutski. So that's the only Lewin I'm aware of, actually. I'm not sure whether it would be necessarily if we think about Monica Lewinsky. Obviously, if she'd been first generation Polish, she probably would have called herself Lewinska. But maybe that's the place where her family came from, giving rise to the name Lewinsky, or what the Americans call Lewinsky. It's not very nice to hear nice, elegant Polish names, especially szlachetny ones, being Americanized. It really grates on the teeth, but nevertheless, each name ending in ski is, in Poland, it relates to the noble person from a certain place, usually place. So every ski ending is usually related back to the place they come from, or their family originally came from. So not always. Sometimes you do get Kowalskis, which aren't necessarily from Kowal. They could still be just a more dignified expression of the word Kowalczyk, which is Smith. I'm sure there are places called Kowal around the place, but not enough to be generating quite so many people with that surname. But when you get something like Lewinsky, well, it could either mean a Levite or somebody from Lewin. So it could be that it's Polish Jewish surname relating to the tribe of Levi. It's possible. That sort of thing is still also possible. But when you get a town called Lewin, you know that the person who comes from there would also be Lewinsky. Coming closer and closer to the border, but such nice, charming Lower Silesian roads, and the gentle contours around here with the slightly less gentle contours in the background. It's all worth having a quick look at. You just go around a corner and you see an old zabytek like that. So it's one of my preferred retirement destinations, actually, Lower Silesia. But the problem with Lower Silesia is it's not as cold as the north. It's colder, pardon me. It's not as warm in the winter as the north coast is, even though it's further south. It's hotter in the summer by virtue of being south, but it's not as it's colder in the winter by virtue of being higher. That's the interesting thing. You can see the nice lilac there everywhere. That's clear. This is probably a 6B climate. But it's probably not far off a 6A zone. I was talking about that on the Thames walk the other day. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but if not, then either look out for it if I've done this ahead of time, or refer back to it if it's already gone out, if you didn't see it. And you want to know a little bit about those hardiness zones. Right. So I still haven't got my vignetta, but I've been advised when I did stop at one petrol station that there was another place that I could stop to get all of them. They had only the Czech one, and I want to get 3 because I'm going to Slovakia and Hungary as well, as explained earlier. Well, now I've got the the high mountains that divide Poland and the Czech Republic behind. I don't know if you can see it, but next to this is a beautiful large lake, the Náchod Lake. Some people come here. I used to have a colleague at the Czech office who used to like to come here for water sports, and you can understand why. A lovely big flat body of water with the mountains behind. I'll see it, show it again. It's really quite pretty. I can understand people wanting to do water sports on that body of water. Seems that the water is high. Some trees are partially submerged out there in it. Mind you, spring you can expect high water. Yeah, so that's Náchod. From here to Prague is between 1.5 and 2 hours depending on traffic. This is basically the first place you come to after you cross the border from Poland.
The speed limit.